is exactly how illegitimate regimes behave. They are fearful of their own people. From the minute we landed in this town, we have been chased around, blocked from talking to people where we wanted to talk to people using microphones. A regime that is so scared for the reason that they know that they are legitimate. They know that the concerns Kenyans have, and every single Kenyan is crying because of the high cost of living. We want to thank the people of Meru because they have received us at every center we were able to stop. And we also want to tell them that we will be back, and we will be back in a big way. And even now we are not finished. But it is good to note that this officer in charge of this team that you are seeing behind here, Toroitich, he's called Toroitich. That guy in there, Ule Akopale, he is the one who gave instructions for the tear gas canister to be thrown at us. And the canister that has hit Munya, Mpaka, he is bleeding, you can see he's bleeding behind the ear here. It is him who ordered for those tear gases to be thrown to us. 3 people are not a crowd. And we were engaging, but they cannot even have the guts to talk. They are so scared. But I want to again join my colleague in saying that Wakenya, musilale, hawa watu wakiachiliwa wakae kwa office even another day, it will be very painful for all of us. Tuamke sisi wote na tusiweke hata, na pia vijana wa Mount Kenya. Naona wakiona askari na tia gas wengine wao wanatoroka. Kwingineko vijana hawatoroki. You come on and face the people who are stopping them from stopping you from listening to your leaders. Kwa hivyo pia nyinyi mjipatie mtisha. We will be together with you. And finally, those leaders from Mount Kenya who are still waiting to see what is happening, mjue watu hamko na wao. Kama wewe unataka kujua pali watu wako, tokesea maandamano, usaidie wa Kenya. Kwanza wale walipitisha hii bili kule bunge, hao ndio wako na shida. We want them out here also to tell Kenyans why they allowed this high cost of living through the finance bill. Thank you.
The citizens on the hardships they are going through, and it is our right as leaders to do so. That's what we came to do. But police, as usual, mobilized to come and disrupt and visit violence on us. And you can see every stop, every place we wanted to stop and arrest people before even we do, tear gas is being thrown from Makutano, Gatimene, where we started, to Mudara, to Kangeta, to Lare, to Mailitatu. Everywhere we stopped, and it was needless because there was no violence. Citizens were responding because they are all facing the same problems everybody in the country is facing. But we are happy because we have been able to establish, because there are people who keep cheating people that Meru and Mount Kenya are not in these things. They are facing economic hardships like everybody else. There is no fuel that is cheaper in Meru or cheaper in Mount Kenya and then more expensive in Nyanza or in Western Kenya. Everybody is facing the hardships that this regime has visited on us. Matatus, people cannot even afford to take a matatu to town anymore. Bondas are being packed because they can't afford fuel. If you are paying 200 to fuel a bonda, there is no ordinary person in this country who can pay 100 shillings, 150 to move from the local market to his home. So the youth are packing bondas now because there is no business. And the regime is not listening. So we are going to continue to work with the people to ensure that the constitutional state that was created by our forefathers and those who follow thereafter is not dismantled by a mad regime that is taking every right that is granted to us by the constitution for granted and attempting to create a fascist state. We will resist and we will continue. They can throw tear gas at us, they can do whatever they want. But we know the will of the people will eventually triumph.
The police came when we were in Gatumene, yes. Gatumene Hotel. They were trying to block us. We actually abandoned our vehicles and rode borders. It's only when they followed us and left the hotel that our vehicles were able to move out. But we were able to go through addressing people in the towns that Honorable Munya you mentioned to you. They would needlessly throw tear gas in an act of cowardice, because when people are just talking and associating and expressing their will and they're not violent, there's no need to throw tear gas. So they've been following us the whole day, and around 3:30 they blocked us at this junction behind this hotel to prevent us to go from Meru town. Mr. Toroitich, who appears to be commanding this battalion you see behind, telling us that we are not welcome in Meru. I asked him which law bars me or any of my colleagues from coming to Meru. He says we did not tell them. I don't know since when Meru became a police county where you have to notify the police when you are entering Meru. What they have done is illegal, it's unconstitutional. They have thrown tear gas to the three of us. There was no crowd, just the three of us at short range, injuring Honorable Munya on the ear where the tear gas landed, and physically pushing us to prevent us from getting onto the main road. It's a very sad day, and I wonder why the Ruto illegitimate regime is afraid of people of Kenya talking to one another. We will be back. We will not agree to be barred from associating. And I want to congratulate Kenyans. Today, the demonstrations were organic and viral in most areas of our country. Let my colleagues say